runway stop and contact ground control on 121.8. Check NOTAMs for additional airport information. Advise initial contact information, Mike.
Looks Tower, RANS Center 140, Bravo, holding short, 17 right, Charlie number 1, ready to go.
140, Bravo, Casino Cessna, also be westbound, right turn on course crew. Right 17 right of Charlie, clear for takeoff. Traffic challenge will be on north of Charlie.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ian's Life. Today is a bit of a bittersweet one, as this is the flight that I'm saying goodbye to the RANS. All right, we're selling 901 Sierra Bravo. I love this little airplane. It's really been a absolute lovely ownership experience we've had with it. I've had a lot of adventures in it, seen a lot of neat things. A lot of good memories from this seat. I got my commercial rating in this plane. I didn't really film that one, but I did use it for it. I took my girlfriend for her first airplane ride, our first date in this airplane. Been to a lot of places, flown with a lot of friends. Good memories. But you know what? Unfortunately, all things come to an end, and in this case, they're coming to an end for good reason. I have an opportunity to move on to bigger and better things, and unfortunately, you know what? You can't keep all of the airplanes. You can't have all of them there, and well, it's time for this one to move on to having adventures with somebody new. So, I wanted to take a moment to do a flight, talk to you guys about it, but also just to reflect and kind of make one last good memory with this airplane. RANS has changed a lot since we bought it. I mean, I guess not in any huge way, but you know, we did the prop install. That really was a big performance gainer. It certainly has been wonderful to fly with. We did the tail wheel. That certainly made the back end a little smoother, was easier on the airplane, gave it a little suspension for rough ground. That's been a nice thing to have on there. I haven't documented some of the odds and ends we've done inside of the cabin, just improving things like avionics, doing an ADS-B transponder install. We improved the power system substantially on the airplane for reliability because it had some issues when we first bought it, and that's all knocked out. I've put various big tires on it. It's currently on Desser 21s, and those are probably my favorite compromise tire for this particular airplane, for mild off-airport work plus cement performance, not wearing them down super fast. It's had Alaska bush wheels on it. It's had the little baby 606s when we bought it. Had some treaded 856s on it for a while. That's just kind of seen a variety there. I know we've done more, but those are the big things, and those are the ones that stick out in my mind as I think about it, and it's certainly all been fun to fly with. I think that's really the thing that characterizes this plane the most, is just being an absolute joy to fly. I mean, I've flown, I think at this point, the vast majority of the popular rag and tube experimental Rotax 912 powered home builds. I've flown multiple Kit Foxes, Highlander. I think at this point, most of the RANS, in fact, I think all of the two-seat RANS models, various Cubs and what have you. And you know what? Of all of them, they each have their specialty. They're each good at something. But this one, just the absolute joy of banking and yanking with the little Sport Wing RANS is kind of hard to beat. It has just absolutely spectacular control harmony. Some of the best I've ever flown, actually, of any airplane, not just rag and tube sort of bush type stuff, but really just airplanes in general. The control harmony is spectacular. The control forces are light. Everything does exactly what you'd expect it to. And it's a joy to fly. It's been a nice airplane to introduce people to flying and to take people for tail dragger rides, because it's one of the best handling tail draggers for ground handling characteristics that I've ever flown. And it has one of the best two-place cabins I've ever been in terms of getting in and out of it and comfort once you're in here. It's just this huge airy greenhouse. Can you tell I love this plane? I think that I'm probably about done dancing here in the clouds. We have kind of a relatively low layer, so I've hopped above it for smooth air and good scenery. But I think I'm gonna go drop down and do some touch and goes. Just enjoy this airplane for what she's best at. Oh yeah.
Episode traffic RANS under 140 Bombos, left base 17.
traffic, RANS under 140 Bravo, taking off runway 17, remaining in the pattern, Minnesota. All right. Well, we just stopped out at Soaring Club Houston for gas. A private field, but it's a club that I'm a member of, so I have a gas account out here. So stopped out here for the gas. We're topped up now. I think my wing camera's going to die momentarily, so I think we will just go ahead and cut this one here with my departure. Head back to Hooks, but been good to take you guys along for the journey with this airplane. This will, unless I do a farewell video when it actually sells, this will be the last video. Appreciate you guys coming along for the journey, and we'll be introducing the new airplane here soon. I guess you could say that that's the perfect time for the inevitable like, subscribe, and all that nonsense. But it's really true. If you do want to see what we're doing next, well, you're just going to have to do all those things and come back here and see what it was we got to replace this little thing. I think you guys will enjoy that journey as well. So, till then, stay tuned. Soaring Club Houston traffic, RANS 140 Bravo is departing 17, Soaring Club.